We live in a world so blinded by lies that when the truth is revealed, the lie is far more comforting. John Pork, 3 days before being gunned down in O Block. Today we're playing Minecraft again. So yesterday I did stream, and I got a lot of the thing finished, the storage. I also have 2 copper golems, sorry. I don't know what to name them. I think one of them, I'm gonna name them Emmett, which is a reference to One Piece. I won't say a lot because that could be spoiler territory. But yeah, I want to get wax because I think that's what I'm gonna need to make sure they don't rust. I can kind of already see signs of this chest being worn down, so I'm starting things out. I don't really know how I'm gonna do them 100%. Like here's gonna be wood, wheat. Here I'm gonna have like animal products, so like wool. Here I'm gonna have like food. Here's gonna be redstone and redstone type of contraption, so I'm gonna put the lodestones here. And yeah, so I'm gonna set things up, see how that's gonna work. These I just have them just to have them here because there's just so many chests. I don't think that they'll check all the right ones, so they're kind of just here just to be cool. That's it. I don't think I will ever really use their chests. I said this in the stream, I personally don't like the whole 10 chest memory thing. I feel like they should be able to know, or maybe like make a chest that, you know how they have an antenna? If I make like a copper chest, they should be able to know what's in there because they have like antenna or whatever. That's what I think it should have been like. Me personally, I kind of find them pointless. I did watch a video on how they work and I saw that you could stack them and in a minecart, and then that's how you can have a good sorting system, but that's just tryharding. I think that the basic function of it for a basic player like me, it should be that it can sort things out properly. I think they're how do I say this in a manly way?
I think they are cute.
And that's why I have 2 of them. I would like to have more, but I'm not gonna push it any further. Okay, so I make the campfire. I'll be honest, I don't remember exactly how I can collect the bee stuff. Okay, so let me place it under here. Okay, there we go. I totally didn't have to look that up because I didn't know how to do it. Do I leave the thing there? Are they mad at me? Are y'all mad at me? I don't know if I should have done that, but I also don't want them to burn. I don't want to burn their house. That probably wouldn't happen, but it's a mental thing, you know what I mean? Like it gets serious out here in Minecraft roleplay chat. It gets real serious. How do I... Ah, I see. So I don't need the wax for that. At least not. Yeah, I think the wax is just to make sure that it you feel what I'm saying? Ah, okay, I see. I'm probably gonna wax these guys right here. There we go. There we go. Just so these guys stay in pristine condition. Can I make a copper door? Is that possible? Oh yeah, you can. Okay, nice. Copper doors. Nice. As always, I have to make an offering to the Goonville priest. Here you go. And we also have to make a disoffering to the unemployed villager, because we hate unemployed villagers. They never work and they expect me to grow this economy. It's so hard being rich. I wonder if these villagers have realized that 80% of the funding for this village or this place goes straight to me. Don't let them know though. And this iron golem is an accomplice. He knows. Also, one more thing I have to do. I'm gonna move this lodestone to my house. I don't know if you guys saw the last video, but I said I was gonna be off social media, you know, off the grid, as some people say. It's always funny seeing posts like that on like Snapchat or like Instagram, people saying like deleting all social media, hit me up for my phone number. Like, bro, I don't care. But yeah, since I didn't delete Instagram for reasons, like I have to kind of keep it. This morning I forgot and I was like doom scrolling a little bit, and then I saw a post about like doom scrolling and I'm like, oh shit, and I immediately turned it off. I mean, I had nothing to do. I was waiting for my breakfast to heat up. It's not like, you know, I was doing anything important, but I don't want to have the habit of grabbing my phone and opening Instagram, you know? It was weird not having YouTube on my phone. I want to go and open it sometimes to like see like the comments on my videos, and it's not there, but I do have a YouTube Studio, so I can use that. This is for me. Like, I'm not trying to do no don't hit me up type of thing. It's more of a locking in, bro, because I need to stop getting distracted by stuff like that. I need to actually do what I have to do, and being on my phone and doom scrolling is far from that. Yes, make love. This is love right here. Nice. Love to see this. Love is in the air tonight. Also, if you did miss last video, The reason why I won't delete Instagram is because my mom and my sister sent me stuff there. That's the only reason why. Otherwise, I would have also deleted it. But I did log out of all the accounts that I use. I did kind of have confusing wording yesterday. I said that I use the main account. I don't actually use my private or whatever account. You know, that was just the account that I gave to friends when I was in school. Like, I don't have any posts there or anything like that, and I don't use it. But again, it's just a habit of opening Instagram and, you know, using it. Admittedly, I did play a little bit of Rapstar yesterday, which is a game that I mentioned that I had a good amount of time on in my screen time. I just wanted to finish the save that I had and then just call it there. I'm already done with it, so I won't be playing it anymore. I watched the most recent One Piece episode, and I think I'm gonna leave it at that. It was so peak, by the way. Obviously, I won't talk about it because of spoilers. I won't use Crunchyroll or watch any anime or catch up on One Piece for a good while. I'm gonna let it do its thing, probably for a couple of months, and then just binge everything that, you know, I need to once it's time. I like to do that. I like to give it some time, accumulate a couple of episodes, and then just binge them. That's what I like to do. I don't know if that's weird, but that's what I like. So yeah, you know, the goal is just to stay off social media, not really look into stuff like that, not get concerned with that. I feel like I didn't really explain this yesterday, and mainly because when I was streaming, Scoring Boy asked me why I even had Twitter in the first place. I don't think he expected an actual answer, but I will answer that because obviously whenever you imagine someone on Twitter, you probably imagine that they be arguing all the time or whatever. That's not me. I personally think that Twitter is, for better or for worse, the best platform for news, or like to get information rather fast. Like if a celebrity dies or something like that happens, Twitter's gonna be all over it. You know what I mean? Equally though, there's a lot of misinformation, and disinformation that is spread through that platform. So you also have to be careful with everything you read. You have to take everything with a grain of salt, especially for something that doesn't have any, that's developing, if you will. But I'll give you guys an example of why I think it's really good at getting something really, really fast. Recently, there was this Air Force or whatever, helicopter or whatever it is, plane, because it can turn into, I don't really know, but it's called Rudy 30, RUDY 30. You can look it up after this video. Retention. And it flew over us, and I was walking outside when I saw it, and I was like, what is that? We're about to get knocked off the planet. Now, thankfully, it was one of ours, and Twitter was the place where I found it. You know, I searched up where I'm from, and then I went to the latest, and of course, there was a lot of people that were like, what was that? And then some people were just like, oh yeah, I checked the flight radar, and it was, you know, that one. So that's what I like about it. But admittedly, if you start scrolling around, you're gonna start seeing posts that make you upset, things like that. And unfortunately, I was kind of falling trap into that, and I was seeing posts and stuff that was actually making me mad. You know, I was getting, if it was rage bait, it was successful. You know, it was getting at me, and then I realized it's not healthy for me. It's not good. It's good for news, and if I ever need anything fast, I will go to Twitter. I think that's just, again, I can't think of a better platform. Maybe there is, but I can't think of one where I could just get immediate responses from other people. But yeah, no more distractions, locking in. And don't ever ask why I have NordVPN. I'll be honest, I don't know what I should probably make next. I think I might go mining just to get some extra stuff. And I still have to build a mob farm. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, because I might require redstone and all that. And like I said, I don't really want to metagame anything too much. I don't like that. Yeah, I might not even do that. I just don't want to. If I do want to go against mobs, I might just do it in the caves, or just wait for nighttime and go pretty far away so none of the villagers get killed around here. I think I'm gonna do that if I ever really care about killing mobs. So yeah, like I said, I probably won't stream again for a while, so there's gonna be no outside projects that I want to do. I did want to make the mob farm, but I'm not gonna do it on a video because I have to look at a tutorial for that, and I don't want to be doing that while recording a video. But yeah, I'm finally done with the storage. I tried making it look like an office type of building looking thing. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but there's like buildings in like big cities that don't look normal because they're not meant to be normal. Eventually I'll replace all of these with these. It's just that when I first made this, I first added windows, glass windows, but I'm gonna turn them into these, and I might just switch the wood out for something else to really sell the corporate building, electric building, you know, that's its only purpose type of thing, type of look. I think that's it for today's video. If you have a dream, if you have a goal, make sure to follow it. Be consistent. Consistency is about doing it every single day as much as you possibly can. Some days you'll do less, other days you'll do more. Always strive to do more, but don't beat yourself up if you do less. I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day.
just the